Welcome guys to a brand new video on Genshin Impact. Now in today's video what I want to do is talk about the Fatui Harbingers and the one that we might potentially get in the Natlan update. So right now we've gotten a bunch of Natlan Arc 1 and Arc 2 and whatever, and we are looking forward to the next Harbinger that we will be able to play with in game or have them playable. Now a lot of us can already tell there is one particular Harbinger that it has been shown consistently in every single update for Natlan, and it's always the captain or Capitano, sorry, that's how you say the name. Now I'm pretty sure in this video I'm going to butcher some of the character's name, so I do apologize. So yeah, hopefully you guys don't start crucifying me just because I butchered the character's name. But yeah, we've gotten some looks at the captain in game, seeing his combat style, seeing him fight against the Archon, and it was very cool. And of course, every time you look at him you think, okay, this character has to be playable, but is he definitely coming in the game? That is something we don't know yet, but there is like two things I want to say. If Capitano does become playable, I am hoping he's insanely strong. Now we've gotten a couple of Fatui Harbingers already in game. The only one that I actually like is Arlecchino. I'm going to butcher the character's name, I already said that. Now Arlecchino, when she came out, she's actually there's only two Harbingers that I actually think look really cool. So if you guys don't know, there is 11 Harbingers. Well, yeah, Harbingers 11, and we've so far gotten 3 in game. We've gotten Arlecchino, sorry, over here. We've gotten Scaramouche, wherever you are hiding in my account somewhere. There we go. We also got Tagalia or Child. Where is he right now? Is hidden somewhere. He is in my account somewhere, but we also have him as well in the game. But honestly, the only one I cared about was Arlecchino, because honestly I was able to get her relatively easy, able to get her to Constellation 2, able to get her weapon with like the most amazing luck possible. Loved her design. Again, out of all the Fatui members, my two favorite ones are Capitano and Arlecchino. Actually, no, that's a lie. There's a lot actually. There's Colombina, there's Arlecchino, there's Capitano, there is Sandrone, there is Pantalone, that, and not the Dory or the Tori, whatever his name is, and Piero as well. That is actually another character that I like. So honestly, if we get Capitano playable in the Natlan updates and the future Natlan updates, that is going to be absolutely crazy. Now in terms of timeline for character releases, you can usually tell based on characters in the story. So far we've met a new character. Actually, we've met Chitali, or the ice character, I've forgotten her name, but she's probably going to be playable very soon. We've also met the Pyro Archon, so they are going to be coming very soon. And then we also met a new character quite recently actually, which we did see a bunch of like pictures showcasing the updates. There we go. So she more than likely, this character over here is more than likely going to be, actually no, they already released it, so yeah, she is the character. I thought I was going to be talking about leaks, but it's not a leak. She's already been shown to be coming in the next update, so we already know she's coming out. But then we also got introduced into this character at the back over here, and she's more than likely going to be coming after this character. So I don't know when the Archon is going to be coming out. More than likely we might get two new 5-star characters at the same time. I'm trying to remember when the Archon, the Hydra Archon came out. I don't think we got 2 5-star characters, so I'm not sure actually. I don't think we get 2 5-star characters at the same time with the Archon. So maybe Chitlatalia, whatever her name is, will be after the Pyro Archon release or before the Pyro Archon release. But I do think it depends on the story actually. It depends entirely on the story, but more than likely we should be getting the Archon quite soon. But at the same time, we've actually seen this new character and they're kind of focusing on her as well, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys already start liking her, so she's going to be getting released as well. So if we're getting the Fatui member, when are they going to be getting released? So right now we're in 5.1. 5.2 is going to be with this character. 5.3, usually the Archons come in 5.2, but since this is 5.2, we're getting this character, maybe the Archon will come in 5.3. And then after that 5.5 we have this character over here maybe, and then maybe other characters we have not seen in the game, or maybe some other characters from other region. Just because it's going to be Natlan update doesn't, or it's not going to be a Natlan update, it's going to be some 5 point whatever update, it doesn't necessarily mean it's only going to be on Natlan. We could get new characters from other regions as well. They've done that with the Hydro region as well, so that's expected. But if we do get a Fatui member, it has to be situated in the Natlan region, right? And the only Fatui member, Fatui Harbinger, that we have seen so far is Capitano. So it kind of makes sense that Capitano would be the next Harbinger that we can go ahead and play, and is playable. I am a bit worried because we got to see him straight away, like 5.0 he was there. So usually when a character gets introduced so early, I'm always assuming they're like, you know what, you won't be able to play with this character, so we're going to showcase this character for the remaining arcs, from the arc starting at the start, and then he's going to leave, and unfortunately you won't be able to play with him. So that's pretty much what I'm thinking right now as well, that it's kind of worrying me that since Capitano was already showcasing 5.0, it's probably going to be is here in 5.1, it's going to be here in 5.2. Maybe after, like, he leaves, and we don't get to play as him. And don't forget, he is rank 1, but we do know based on his story, his power has reduced. His power is actually gone down because of the curse he has, so his form is, you know, degraded a bit, so he's not as strong. So even though he might be number 1, maybe he definitely would be stronger in the past. So the only issue I have with him getting released right now would be, like, he is ranked number 1, and I'm pretty sure the rankings for the Harbingers are based on power level. So if Capitano is getting released, he's rank 1 and he's getting released right now, power creep is a thing. So in the future we are going to be getting, of course, the rank, we're going to get in, hopefully we get some of the other Fatui members like Colombina, Dottore, but they are also rank 3, rank 2. So in the future, if they do get released and they're better than Capitano, it kind of like makes it confusing, like, where I thought this character is meant to be stronger, you know. So that's also another issue I think with Capitano getting released in the 5 points whatever updates in the future. But it would be really cool to see him, and I do think he has a story presence right now, so it kind of makes sense for him to be getting released. And I believe the next region after Natlan would be Sniznaya. So yeah, I think many people are assuming it's going to be Colombina based on the I think there was some it's not leaks, it's people are trying to break down when characters are going to get released based on the positioning they are in, and people are saying that right now, based on the position of where Colombina is in the picture, she's set to be released soon, so she should be the next quote-unquote Harbinger. Again, this is not a leak, this is just based on people trying to break down pictures that they saw. So yeah, but based on the story, Colombina has not been shown, like she's not even in the story, so it kind of is confusing me whether or not she's actually going to be getting released. But at the same time, there is enough time for a new Fatui member to join the story, to maybe go back to Capitano and be like, yo, what are you doing, or stuff like that, or maybe to help him, or Capitano needs some help somewhere else, or something, I don't know. But there is a chance that we will get another Fatui member join into the story that could make it seem like, oh, we're not actually going to get Capitano being playable. But I do think, and I hope he does become playable, because again, he looks very, very cool. So let me know down in the comment section if you do believe Capitano is going to be the next Fatui member who gets to become playable. And if he does, would you guys be summoning for him? I absolutely will, because like, just like the Archons, Fatui members are usually ones you actually know they're not they're not. So we've gotten two other Fatui members, and they were not that strong, I'm not gonna lie. Like Scaramouche is strong, but like not that strong, like not on the same level as Alakino. Child is strong, but not really that strong. Like right now he's falling off, so that is just tough. And I don't even use him. I really don't use him. I don't even touch him at all. I started playing properly, so I used to play since like in 2021, but then I joined back when or I really invested into Genshin when Scaramouche was released. But I was disappointed. I was actually disappointed with Scaramouche as well. So he's actually my, like, I don't like him. Like, I really do not like Scaramouche. He disappointed me because two reasons: his designs were changed from that electric form he had, or electric design, to like animo, and I was just like, yeah, not exciting. And then his damage, or how good he was, it wasn't too crazy. Again, I was just like, wow, he is just not hitting it for me. So I do think if Capitano was actually getting added in the game, he definitely will be a strong character, and he's most definitely going to be a DPS character. I feel like you can tell when a character is going to be DPS. Capitano, DPS. Alecchino, DPS. You can tell straight away. And I'm pretty sure most of the, actually no, I think excluding Child or Tagalia, most of the Fatui members we got released are DPS. I think. I'm pretty sure Child is technically a DPS as well, but you have to play him a specific way for him to actually hit that top tier DPS damage. So it is what it is. But I don't even use him. I don't even build him properly. Like, he's just not built well. Let me see his weapon. Artifact set. I don't even think it's a good set. It's just a random set right now. But yeah, pretty sure most of the Fatui we've gotten were DPS, and if Capitano was getting released, he most definitely will be a DPS character, and he's going to be a frost type character, so he could actually pair well. If they do release the Pyro Archon, he could actually pair well. Well, if they will release the Pyro Archon, and he probably will have good synergy, hopefully, because of the reaction. He's going to be a cold type, or what's the specific element? Cryo type. So cryo and pyro, you can make the it's not vaporized. What's the reaction with cryo and pyro? You know what? Melt? Yeah, that's it. Melt. So he could work well, you know. Hopefully the Pyro Archon has some nice supportive capabilities as well, you know, or off-field DPS as well. That would be very helpful for future cryo units. And if Capitano was getting released, hopefully you can like take advantage of that as well. So let me know down in the comment section if you want Capitano to be playable, or you believe he's going to be the next playable character. Not next playable character, but next playable Fatui member. That would be really cool in my opinion. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'm out.